Hello there, welcome back in a new video. So as I told you in the last video, I've been really busy in the last few weeks due to the fact that I had a lot of exams to complete here at the academy, and that is why I almost completely disappeared from YouTube and from the other social media. But we are back, and today we're gonna make a slightly different content from the usual, which is now I'm gonna show you how what I did for my exams. In particular, today we're gonna look at the LO1 for the creative software techniques, which is a fancy way to say music production. So in this task I had to create a 1-minute track while displaying my expertise in the use of the piano roll. Yeah, that's it. And that's basically what I had to do for passing this exam. Yeah. But today we are not here for this. We are here to see how we can develop this track a little bit further, because I did it really fast just to make a 10 video about how I produce. So let's dive right into it. Okay, so here we are. It has been quite a lot of time since I opened this project, so let's hear how it sounds. Okay, so as you can see, it's not that complicated. I picked the first key scale I could think of, which is the C major scale, and I just call it a day. I think on the verse we shouldn't start already from the beginning with the main melody. I think this one should be kept right here, and we'll keep the violins for the second verse. Okay, so basically we are laying down a structure, because when I made this piece I was thinking about passing the exam, not actually making a real good music piece. So first of all, let's hear the beats, because I think these ones are kind of out of place here. Okay, a classic 4x4 beat. Okay, I think the hi-hats should be placed in shuffle. Alright. Okay, here we should place a pad, because the sound you are hearing in the background is actually this atmosphere noise. So let's add a pad. Oh, I like this one. Let's lay down a chord progression from the Reese bass. Alright, so this is what we got. Okay, something is clipping. And not just my ears. First thing first, we compress. Either need a digital compressor, which is pretty strong, and in my opinion too fast for the pads. So we're gonna use the LA2, which is a really good analog compressor. As you can see, we are compressing the hell out of this. But we need to do that, because it's goddamn irritating. And also we better fix a little bit the highs. Okay, feels a bit more hearable. We can make it even more subtle with a reverb. Okay, so what we did was increase the pre-delay, which tells us how much time passes before the reverb kicks in, which is a good way to make the sound feel distant from us. Alright, it's starting to sound more like a real song. We are really far from that, but let's just say it to feel better. And if you didn't yet notice, the preset I'm using for the saw is not original at all. This is actually the faded preset that I used on the Sons of Walker song. If you haven't heard it yet, wait a couple of weeks and I'm gonna publish the remastered version. But if you're curious, you can find it on Spotify, Apple Music, and also on my channel. If you wanna check it out, I'll leave the link right here. Okay, let's make ourselves a more chord-like synth. For doing that, we're gonna use 3x oscillator. Alright, sounds good enough. We have this sound, which we're gonna make new chords.
Much later.
Okay, so this is what we got. Okay, so I realized that the rhythm of the saw chords are a bit of a mismatch for the melodies, so we have two possibilities. One, delete the chords and redo them again, which I'm not gonna do because they are sick as fuck. The other way is to make a more EDM melody for this thing. So we keep the normal melody for the first part, for the verse, but we need to make something a bit more aggressive for the first drop. So let's go. Damn, I need to change also the rhythm of the bass progression. Damn it! I think I'm doing something wrong. I have this weird feeling I'm doing something bullshit. God damn. The soul feel too much present inside the mix. I need to make them be felt a bit more away. Okay. This feels like a mess. God damn it. Or maybe just the fact that I made humongous chords for a synth that maybe sounds better with normal chords. let's do some mixing, and I think we can call it a day. So for today, I think this is it. I think we can accept whatever I managed to come up with. For those of you who stick around until the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. If you want to try yourself to modify this project, I'll leave the link in the description for my Patreon, where you can buy and download this FL Studio project. And for today, this is it. Thank you for everybody for watching. Also, leave a like and subscribe as always, as this is the final product of our work.